Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. So just about to start your September and then October readings. I start with September with this deck and see what's in store for you, Capricorn. I've already shuffled before, but let's shuffle a bit more. Move around this bit. Okay. You got a lot of, wow, you got one full row and this one crossing of major arcana. And boy, did I shuffle the, so, wow, that's big stuff coming here into your life. Huge. Oh wow, you have one of my favorite cards that represents yourself. You have the Magician as a card for in the you position. So you're making things happening. You're coming in with this desire to do something, you know, to make it or break it, sort of. Oh, look at that. And it's crossed by the Empress. So yeah, full force, full steam ahead. It's green light if you ever had any doubt. So yeah, the Empress can also be, there's a woman in your life, maybe a wife, a mother, that sort of figure that can help you with that, that's supporting you there, you know what I mean? But definitely very strong support here. And it has probably something to do, this could be two things, we'll see which one it is. It could have to do with studies or certifications, that sort of thing. When I see the Hierophant, that's always what it reminds me. It's making something formal, formalizing something. In some cases can be a relationship becomes more formal, as in an engagement, a marriage even, could be that. And with the Empress, yeah, there is that sort of vibe there with the star. There's also a card about love. So definitely for some of you could be a relationship that's getting a lot deeper and formal even. And there might be plans of, you know, what's coming ahead, a child, something like that. With the Empress here is a card of, you know, fertility as well. And you have the star also. So in the sort of area of what you can achieve, well, it's limitless almost. With the star, you can just, your wish is very close to what you can grab it. With this manifestation sort of energy you have with the Magician, there's no impossibles here for you. This is a really strong line, I mean. But you're coming from a kind of a hurtful situation here. Look at that. You have the 10 of Swords in the past. So something did not work here. You kind of were at your wit's end. And this is, you know, when you get a 10, the cycle starts again with the Ace and so on, or with the 1 here, the Magician, if you want. So it's this new cycle for you. And boy, you're starting strong here. Very, very strong. I find interesting that these two cards are in facing each other, although one is past, one is future, but they are related. There was a loss here. I'm guessing this is why you have this pain in your past. There was a loss. That's okay. You know, I see it here in your future, as in it's still present for you, but it's also giving you the strength to go on. So if this was someone you lost, or someone very dear, or something dear to you, that, you know, and when I say loss, maybe they didn't die, but, you know, maybe it was just a friend, and for whatever reason you're not in the same sort of path together anymore, that sort of thing. That's okay, because I think you've made peace with that. I think that card here in the future for me is what it means. There is a sense of loss from where all this is coming from. For some of you, I'm getting also this sort of feeling that it might be that in the past you have lost, of course, very small group of you. Okay, this is a general reading. It might be there was attempts to have children in the past and that didn't happen. Maybe there was some sort of difficulties there, or you weren't able to, or you even lost a child. But you are given a new opportunity here. So that is amazing. For those of you that is not family related, because this is a general reading, the way we would see it is definitely something in the past was painful for you. The same thing here, but you are reaching for something new. So it could have to do for some of you with studies, with getting on a new path. You're saying, you know what, I'm going to get this certification, or I'm going to follow this course, or I'm going to do this so that I can get to what I really want. That will put you in a good position to manifest exactly what you want. You are kind of, you see how the star is on top of the whole reading. There is a sort of direction you're aiming for. It's very clear in your head. So you know the direction you want to go. Now, let's see October. How does it change, or how does it progress for you, Capricorn? I'm going to shuffle again. So now, I don't like when the cards is one that stays in the table or something, you know, or falls. I don't like to read those normally. So let's do it again. Capricorn, October. Oh, why you have it again in the future? Capricorn. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Is an interesting reading. It's such a mix. Okay. Wow. Look at that. October. Partnerships, couple. Was it a sort of split between two lovers, you and someone? Was that what happened in the past? Was that the loss? Are we still thinking about it? Oh, but the rest is great. Okay, the U card, let's see. I see you working hard. You're still on the manifestation path. You're kind of waiting patiently there. I've done my work. And look at that. Oh my God. Look at that. The star that was on top in September is crossing you now in October. Wow. And again, another major arcana, the moon. Whew. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You come into October and you want to clear something. There's something still, I have a feeling it's related with this loss. It could have been for some of you, you lost, like you were in a couple or in some sort of relationship. I mean, now it's starting to make sense. The Hierophant for some of you could have actually been a sort of, you know, formalization, definitely, of something, a divorce, in the sense you lost that connection with that person. Hurtful, of course, but it's done. That's what it means. It's a formalization. It's done. There might have been some things here that were a bit confusing still as you go into October, but I think you're going to clear. You have the 6. Okay, there's exchange of money. So it could be, you know, things you both owned that need to be shared, that need to be divided, that sort of thing. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, it's still hurting you here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie here, Capricorn. You're still thinking about it. You really are. But look, you got the wish card here. It's okay, you know. And I like this card because with the water, you see how the water comes from one side and then it goes back into the earth. There's this sort of cycle of flow, right? Of almost recycling. Things come up again, they transform. So that's really what the star is, a card of hope, really. So you're full of hope here. You're going through the motions, okay? There's still some things that are not clear to you, but that's fine. That's where you are right now. Don't rush it, really. Yeah, the loss, again, in front of each other, it tells me it was a relationship. At least that's the feeling I'm getting here from most of you. But that's, you know, underway. If that had to go to with lawyers, of course, and all that, it's done now. You're dividing your stuff. I see there. You're free to go your own way. And that's what you're doing. I think you are on a path. You have a direction. You know where you're heading, right? You're like, okay, now I need to... the story is a very gentle card as well. It's the card of rebuilding, of transforming. So you are again back to you. And what can you do now? You have a direction. You're almost, although it's painful, but at the same time, you're free. So yeah, it's much clearer. This is why I like to do 2 months, because then there is this transition that just makes it so much clearer to me. Interesting. So yeah, I'm not going to say you're still emotionally a bit, but you're strong here, Capricorn. You're not showing it, but still comes up, creeps up, yeah, at night, when you're alone. That will still come. But you need to really focus. What is it you want now? Because you are now, I think, in this sort of stage of your life that you can rebuild. It's kind of you may have been forced to do it in a way, because of the end of this relationship, but it's also an opportunity for you to kind of redo your own life and see, what is it that I want to be from now on? What is it that I want to do that I haven't done in the past? Who am I really? So it's kind of, I think that's you've realized that as well. There is this very strong will to move forward, to do something for yourself. I like that. So there you have it, Capricorn. That's your September and October tarot reading. Until we meet again, I'm wishing you much love and light.